Dun, 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 dun. Um, all right. It was definitely not the game. For sure. It's the music. All right, we're back live. But I can't see the YouTube chat, which is not ideal. Oh, we finally get a low. Hello. Can we get a high, though? Can we get a high? Okay. All right. Chat. Yes, I can see it now, Christian. Appreciate that. He's thinking about liquidities. And they cut the stream. Well, I still got music running in the background. I just took it off the stream completely, though. Dang, that sucks. And, all right. The ICT sausage party song is crazy. All right, so we finally got a low. Now, can we get a high so this can be a sweepable? Please, thank you. I set an alarm on it already, just in case. Back. Yeah, my game kicked me out too. What's going on today? My game kicked me out. YouTube kicked me out. And Q's not making sweepables. What's going on today, man? All right, we're back. It was just you weren't on that boat. Yeah, no facts. I needed to be on that boat. Is that a high? Is that a high? Yes, it is. All right. Let's go. We finally get a high on NQ. Clap it up. Clap it up. We get a high on NQ. Now we just got to run that low and we'll get pumping. Just can't stand it on. Glass. All right, we're about to get the sweep. Let's go. All right. Take this out for a second. Bring this back. Is this the screen? Yes. All right. We got the sweep. Is there a trade, though? Where did I? All right, so here I'm going to be looking for a 1 minute breaker to the upside. I'll target 2 standard deviations only for the first bullet. And then after that, I'll take profit and either look for a continuation, so a second trade that comes out of the first trade, or I'll look for that for whatever low gets formed to get ran again. Now, this being the first bullet means that there is a chance of this failing and then a new trade coming on board. So I am willing to take 2 trades or 2 bullets in order to catch this trade. I don't mind taking the 2 bullets. So we'll see what happens. How big is this? 169 ticks. That's not too big. So typically I would want to anticipate a 15-second breaker here for the 1 minute. But given the fact that it's from this bottom to this top, it's far away, I'm not going to do so. All right, let's put this here. Oops. All right. Well, if this forms, I have no choice but to take that. 187 is going to be the stop loss. Let's see, 187 to the dot. All right. Let's see if this that's form or not. All right, it did form. I'm not going to take it from the top. I'll take it halfway, give or take. Let's see, 212.25. Take it from about right here, give or take. That's within my risk. And then we'll take this to 2 standard deviations. What would that give us? 3.9 R. Almost 4 R. Let's see if we get that fill. It's already valid. It's already something I could take action on. But because I'm doing the recovery on the funded account for the challenge on YouTube, I can only risk $50 per trade maximum, which would be right where my risk currently is. All right, so we'll leave this where it was at. Well, actually, we can bring it down here and just rename it to bullet 2. We'll put this as bullet 1. And we'll set an alarm up here, an alert. All right, trade is on the table. So all we got to do is wait for it to play out or not. That's it. Dun, 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 dun. If we don't get a fill on this, it'd be unfortunate, but I just can't go over risk just to make the trade fit. Mm, mm, mm. Ay, maje. assets. You can see chat. What do you mean, Slim? I mean, chat should be good now. At least I would imagine so. Oh, yeah, that was a while back. I don't know if the stream is super delayed or something, because that was like a long time ago. Yeah, I don't know if there's a huge delay. I hope not. Versus now. This 5-minute busy is valid here. I'm gonna draw it out quick. But it's a bullet 5-minute busy, so it can definitely hold, but I'm not expecting too much out of it. I would imagine we're gonna take this low out for bullet 1, and then I'm gonna have to take a second trade. And why am I taking the first bullet? So I imagine that's what's gonna happen because bullet 1 specifically, how do you say it? Bullet 1 has less of a probability to play out to 4 standard deviations, which is the most reach the setup will have. The win rate is still above 50%, but bullet 1 does get taken out quite a bit comparing to bullet 2 in terms of a win rate. So I'm just saying I would imagine we're gonna take it out and then make the real run to 4 standard deviations. Reason why I'm not scared is because I know the data behind it. And so if I'm looking at the data and says, okay, cool, it is net profitable regardless to just take bullet 1, even if you eat L's, then that's all I need to know. I don't got to know anything else. It's still profitable. Yeah, I'll take an L. And sometimes I'll take a couple L's in a row that way. But overall, over the long period of time, it's going to shake out to where I will be making, you know, more than I'm losing. Like, that's all that matters. We might not get filled at all, honestly. I mean, this is just going to pump. At least that's the way it looks like to me right now. The setup is valid as well. So, first 1 minute breaker out of the BISI would be valid to take as well. Taking that to 2 standard deviations would be equivalent to the original entry. That wouldn't be bad as a secondary option for a trade. Let me see, what time is that? Oh, 11 open here. Yeah, it's not bad, honestly, for a secondary trade, and I would take it to the same profit target, giving me the same 2 standard deviations. One trade was better than the other one, though. Like, obviously, I'll get more R out of this than this one. But it is valid. It is valid. If it forms, of course. If it actually forms a breaker. It didn't form. Failed to form right here. So we confirmed it now. Is valid. We'll go ahead and move the order up. Same TP, nothing changes. 30, 75. What's the TP on that? 310, 75. 3, 10, 75. If this gets taken out, then it's likely to take out this low here. It doesn't have to. You can definitely come here, tap my original order area, which is right around here, and then go. But if this gets taken out, then I wouldn't be taking a second bullet here. I would wait for this to get ran again all the way, and then I'll take the second bullet out of that. This might be this play here is a little bit riskier than the other play for sure, because my stop loss is not on the lowest low of structure. So this can definitely get ran without compromising this, and then price can run higher. So I'm taking my chances on this, you know. It just is what it is. Like, there's some trades like this where I'm willing to take the risk. Sometimes I'm not willing to take the risk. I don't follow the same protocol every single time on this. Today is very bullish. We could just be having one of those days that very little pullbacks happen and we just kind of pop off until finally we hit a stopping point where we just freeze in place. So we'll see. I'm taking my chances on this one. We'll see if it works out. If it doesn't, then it is what it is. We'll move on to the next one. I forgot to put my screen on here. My bad. I think you guys can see it now on YouTube. Yeah, you guys can. All right. All right, but we're failed. So all I gotta do is wait. So let me set an alarm on my stop loss. And I already got my alarm on the TP. So, and nothing to do. Back to my little game until it's done. I am no longer. Mm-hmm. Oh, I lost. Dang it. Oh, that's hell of a walk. Just gotta wait for the trade to finish its course. So we'll see. We'll see. Mm. What is this game? Yeah, it's Dofus. What you know about the Crucial? How you know that? Oh, he was on the title screen for a second. I was like, oh, the Crucial was a little Dofus player back in the day. Never played it, but you heard of it? Yeah, this game has been around for literally decades. When I was a kid, literally like 18 years ago, I was playing this little game from one of those crazy big computers with the big screens and all that, the toasters. I got it. Mm, mm, oh, man. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Mhm. All the people on YouTube just hear me mumble. The people on Discord know what I'm listening to, but the people on YouTube don't know what I'm listening to. Okay. Is anybody else long with me? Did anybody else take that or not? Ninja, you took it? What'd you take, Ninja? Did you take it from the bottom or did you take the second entry? You done for the day? Second entry, okay. Why are you done for the day, the crucial? Did you have a winning day or a losing day? Oh, winning, nice. What did you take? Oh, nice. Yeah, what did you take? You trade your own model with a continuation? What PD array do you trade? Well, do you, well, I mean, you're fairly new to the Discord, relatively speaking, so I don't think we've spoke about your trading style at all. You traded gold back? Yo, that's crazy. Yes, with the breakers? Yo, that's insane. There's this other guy in the Discord who was trying to get into gold back last year. His name is Elliot. And we low-key be laughing at some of the stuff he be doing because we just be confused on what he's talking about. I looked into Goldback for a second last year as well, but honestly, like the whole fibs and levels, it just didn't really make sense to me, and it felt like I could basically frame any trade I really wanted to see realistically. Maybe I didn't understand it or something, but I got that PDF by what's his name, Hoppy Plaka or Hapa Plaka, whatever the guy name is, who made like a massive PDF. And yeah, I try to read through it. He has like a few different models inside of that, like a few ICT, I guess, original models, but with the Hoppy Plaka whatever style. And yeah, man, I'm gonna be honest, like it just didn't click with me. You know, maybe I was tripping, and maybe it was just because I didn't understand what time frame to put it on, because like the fib itself, there's an indicator for the, yeah, it goes a lot of other people's hands. Time frame is key. Okay. Yeah, I was looking at the time frames, but then I didn't really know like which fib you use in which time frame. Like it just didn't make sense because the fib would either be super tight or super, super huge. So it was like, yo, this fib is either too massive to use on a daily basis or it's too small where you can frame a trade every 5 minutes. I use 3 different Pyro 3 on different time frame. Okay. You chain them. Yeah, that sounds so much more complicated too. Like that sounds so much harder. When they align, they take it. So you use 3 different power 3 time frames, and then when they all line up to the same spot, then that's when you take a trade. Kind of. I have to see a breaker swing into a what is FV? Fair value gap? Fair value level? Why can I not see the current chat? Slim, because that's on Discord. So I'm streaming on Discord and I'm streaming on YouTube. So whatever the Discord talks about, obviously it's not gonna show up on the YouTube unless I actually share that chat on the screen or something. Yeah, if that is a fair value level. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I know that he has like a pattern. Like, oh, it's first this, then that, then that, then that. Yeah, just none of that made sense to me, honestly. Because it's like not every day prints the same way. But I guess that's part of it. Like, not every day is a trading day, anyways, either. So I guess that's part of it. What was this candle? 1136. How big is that? That's not that big. It looked bigger on my my left monitor than it actually is. Where was it open? 11 o'clock? It was right here. I mean, ideally, I want to be out of this trade by 11:50. That's what I would enjoy if we made it to TP before that. Replay sucks. I can't show you. Yeah. How do you even backtest that? Like, how do you manually put the levels, or do you have like an indicator? You see the highlight area here? Gosh, dang, bruh. That screen looks crazy. Bro, that screen looks insane to me. Where are the new candles? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That looks crazy, bro. Oh my goodness. Those are my items I look for high time frame first. Okay, so you're saying, for example, that yellow area we had around like 100, give or take. So if we come into that area, then you're looking for a 15-second breaker. Is that what you're saying? Like, obviously that's a really stupid, dumbed down version of what you actually do, but is that the general idea? Okay. But obviously, I'm sure you obviously have more narrative with it. Like, you're not just taking every single one of those levels just blindly. But when it comes to that yellow or the green box, then you're looking for the 15-second CISD to the upside. Got it. Okay. Got it. Okay. That makes sense, I guess. That's interesting, man. That's so interesting. That's definitely something I would be like, I have no clue what's going on. And you use the 3-minute and the 12-minute? This area should be support if it is a swing. Gotcha. 12-minute, bro. What? You use a 12-minute chart? What the hell is a 12-minute chart? Oh, you right, Ninja. 1 + 2 = 3. 3, 6, 9. Enigma, bro. What? 3 × 4 = 12. Bro. You're right. Enigma. That's what it is. Wow. How didn't I think of that? Hold on. 3 × 6, 18. Divided by 2, that's 9. Bro, 18-minute time frame. Come on, bro. Bro, that I just cracked it. Think about it. 3 × 6, that's 18. Divided by 2, that's 9. 3, 6, 9. Enigma. Come on, gang. I knew we were up to something here. Full porting on those time frames? For sure. Matter of fact, I'm adding that right now. 18-minute time frame. Let's see what that looks like. Oh yeah, that's clean. Look, CISD, high, low, high, sweep 1, sweep 2 right here. Boom. That's the trade. Easy bread. Never been easier than this. Easiest bread you ever made in your life. From this low to this high, right here. CI is this here. You get immediate rebalance at 654. Boom, look. And we just hit 4 standard deviations today. And what do we have when we hit 4 standard deviations? We had a slight pullback. Come on, crack the code. That's the one. Done. Exactly. Honestly, low key a cheat code. Think about it. Look. This would have been bullet 1, so that would have been your L right here. Second trade is right here. 4 standard deviations. Bro, 2 bullets and you make 4R if it wins. It's a no-brainer. We only got a little bit longer before I don't want to be on the shit anymore. At 12, I have to cut off the stream. I got some family stuff, and we'll see how that goes for the next couple of days. So I'm not sure if I'll be on the same regular schedule for streaming at 7 as usual, or if I will have to cancel the upcoming streams for a week or so. But we'll see. Hopefully this delivers to 2 standard deviations before 1150. Because at 1150 it's macro, and so by that time I want to be out of the move, because either we start a new move or we finish off the move. But because this is a lower probability setup for me here compared to what I wanted to see, I would rather be out of the trade by the macro time. So if we're not fully at TP by then, I'll just move to break even and move on. I'll move the TP to 2 standard deviations of here, just to make sure I'm out of here before the time hits. You're doing it just because you're yes, yes, Ninja. Yeah, I got literally. I have to go in less than, well, in like 5-6 minutes. I have to end everything, so I have to end stream and everything. But my target would have been here otherwise, right here. I just want to be out of here before then. I'm about to move to break even as well, because I mean it shouldn't pull back all the way back here at this point. All right, 2 more minutes. All right, 11:50. If this breaker forms here, I have to close my trade and just get out of the market. Yo, what's up, Chance? Yeah, I'm back. About to go, though. All right. We have to close that trade. Unfortunately, we didn't get to where I wanted to by the time I wanted to. But, yeah, we'll be ending the stream here. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully. I'll make a community post on YouTube on what time it will be. More likely than not, it'll be at 7 a.m. as usual. Felt well a couple. Yeah, for sure. For sure, Chance. I'm definitely back. So yeah, ended up the day 1.5 hour up, give or take, for the day. With this trade and then the other trade that I had taken prior to market, where I took a slight profit on that. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna keep trading for the rest of the day. At some point, I'll come back to it. I just need to be doing some stuff here at the house. So that's why I can't be on stream. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow as soon as I can. Thank you guys. Bye.